There is too much anime.
Okay, yes. Probably a very controversial statement saying there's too much of something that I like. Here's the thing. This thought has come to mind as of recent when I was sitting down watching TV, watching YouTube more specifically, and one of the ads that came up was Lord of the Rings, a new movie coming out in December, and it's just anime style. Thing is, I was thinking about it, I'm just thinking, there's so much anime nowadays, and the question is it too much? The reason why I'm also making this video is, sitting down is, I'm like, what if Giga beats me to the punch on this? And Giga just releases a video as soon as I start working on it. Giga's just like, there is too much anime. I'd be like, But yeah, I feel like there's too much anime. And not in the sense of like, oh my gosh, there's so much you can't watch it. It's more out of fear. Because the thing is, we have now the Lord of the Rings, the anime. Then we had Suicide Squad, the anime. And then we now have Rick and Morty, the anime. Which, from stills that I've seen, that thing probably should not have been birthed. At this rate, I feel like, what are we going to get next? Freaking The Bachelor, the anime. No, it's actually most rom-com harems now that I think about it. Watch next time now, where we're going to get eventually just Family Feud, the anime. Not just Steve Harvey as an anime character. That'd actually be kind of funny. Being an anime fan now is so easy, and it's quote-unquote cool. And being honest, I kind of miss the time where it was being kind of a nerd and a geek and, well, lame to some degree. Because like in the 2000s to 2010s, if you were an anime fan, people were like, what the hell is this? What is this weird Japanese or Chinese thing? People don't even know what country it was from. There'd be like this weird freaking Asian show about big titty anime girls. And you're just like, that's not all that it is. Nowadays, people are like, you say anime, they're like, oh, you're talking about like Demon Slayer or Naruto? It's like, it's cool having more people in the fandom. Trust me, anybody that wants to come on board and join anime and watch it and enjoy it, by all means. I'm not trying to gatekeep. I'm not trying to be like the stereotype of a Reddit League of Legends player saying like, no, they can't come into play. We have this thing first, yada yada, blah blah blah, this and that. No. Don't get me wrong. I'm just afraid that anime is gonna get burned out, and it's not gonna be what it is today. Like anime in the 2000s, 2010s, that was peak. It was going up. It was really good. Like I've been going back in the 2010s, been watching some amazing anime. The thing is, I've been a part of fandoms before that they hit this absolutely massive peak, but then they just nosedive straight into the ground. Like the biggest examples that people can think of as a recent memory, Marvel. Back in the day before the MCU, if you were a comic book fan, you were a nerd. And it reminds me of that scene from Ted 2, I forget who the characters are, but they dress up, they go to Comic-Con, and they just pick on the nerds the whole time. Like, that's what it was to be into comic books. That's what it was like being into anime. And then the MCU came out. You had Iron Man, Captain America, Thor, the Incredible Hulk, kind of. And then you hit the Avengers, the phase 1 of Marvel. As soon as the Avengers came out, it was cool to be a comic book nerd. It was, you were like, oh my gosh, wait, you know about Marvel? You're like, yeah, I've read the comics. I know all these different things. Like, as a kid, I used to watch Superhero Squad. I played Marvel's Ultimate Alliance on my PSP, which is freaking goated. MCU takes off, and we've seen how amazing it can be with like Winter Soldier, Guardians of the Galaxy, bringing these characters that people don't really know much about into the public eye and branching out an audience and bringing so many people into comic books where it was just like, oh yeah, what you used to know like in the early 2000s and 2010, like yeah, early 2000s and 90s, people were like, oh my gosh, you know so much. That becomes basic knowledge nowadays. Like if you were like, oh yeah, do you know about Thanos, the Infinity Stone saga and all that stuff from the comic books? People are like, I have no clue. Then now fast forward to 2018, 2019 when we got Avengers Infinity War, it's just basic knowledge now. And to be a nerd in that category, like you have to dig deep to know all these like references or all these characters and everything like that, which again is amazing, and there's more people into the fandom. But where's the MCU as of recent? It's just something that's catching embers of a flame every once in a while, like in my opinion, like with Loki and what people are saying with Deadpool and Wolverine. But most of the time, you get absolute flops that just, you're like, oh, we're on a trajectory up, and then it just comes straight back down, and you're there just wondering, great, what is the state of the MCU now? You can also say that with Disney. Disney used to be the pinnacle of animated movies, features, just this absolute powerhouse. Not saying that it isn't, but in the regards of storytelling, it used to be something that people were like, oh, this is Disney quality. Like, if you had the Disney stamp, it was the peak. It was pinnacle. And now it's not really much of what it used to be. It's a shell. And I kind of see that trajectory with anime. It's become so popularized and so mainstream. And like, hell, you have all these celebrities, all these famous athletes. Like, first person comes to mind is Noah Lyles, who won the 100-meter gold for the US in the Olympics and then got the bronze in the 200-meter while running while having freaking COVID, okay? My man gets the bronze medal while having COVID against some of the other fastest sprinters in the world. That's pretty damn good. And it's no secret that he loves Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball is his favorite anime. He always references it. He even dyed his hair silver Ultra Instinct during the Diamond League meet, I think in 2022. Don't remember exactly. So it's just like, that can bring a lot of people on board to enjoying anime, to being like, okay, what is this Goku guy? What is this Super Saiyan? Or what? Well, most people knew what Super Saiyan was. But it's like, okay, it brings people on board, which is really exciting. But the thing is, you just ask somebody, hey, so what do you like? Dragon Ball. It's like, oh my gosh, do you know about this? And they'll be like, I just like it because this person likes it. And again, not gatekeeping. You can start to like something because of somebody else. It's just, I don't want it to become oversaturated. And I know that's how it goes. Anime's been around for God knows how long. I believe it started like in the 50s, 60s. We'll have a fact check. And the thing is, it's been running strong. And I think anime might be different because in Japan, it's their culture. It's like engraved in it, and it's still been this strong for so many years. It's like America and trashy television. You ain't getting rid of it, and somehow it just keeps going, and people still love it, and you can never get enough of it. Like, hell, why do you think The Bachelor is now on like season 28? Why do you think we have like TLC, all these other things? So anime might be slightly different, but it's just, I don't know. As somebody that's been a part of multiple fandoms, I have alarm bells ringing, and I'm just thinking, hopefully this doesn't happen, because I wouldn't want to be here riding the peak wave of anime, and then when it comes down, it comes crashing down. You're thinking, wow, where did the good times go? Where did the good anime go? Maybe it might not. Maybe I'm just being paranoid. Maybe I'm just being skeptical. Maybe I don't know. This is just a rant on what I think about it. And again, having more people into the fandom is not a bad thing. Going to Anime Expo, seeing so many other people cosplay, showing such a big love for what is going on, and having a genuine interest, it's good. It's healthy for the community. I'm just scared of what corporations are going to be doing, where they're just like, ooh, we can make money on this. Okay, slap an anime filter on it, and then ship it out, and we don't care about the quality. It's just, it is slightly nerve-wracking. That's the honest truth. It is slightly nerve-wracking. I don't want to be burned. That's really it. And obviously, as you can tell, I enjoy anime. I want to say I'm the biggest weeb because there are some bigger weebs out there than me, and to them, I tip my hat and say, y'all got that position. But as well, anime is a big part of who I am. Hell, I talk about freaking anime on a YouTube channel for fun. So it's just like, I think I enjoy the medium, and I don't want to see it go. I don't want to see it crash and burn like Icarus, flying too close to the sun and then just But yeah, this is just me yapping and rambling and just getting my thoughts out into the void. So what are your guys' thoughts with it? Is it reasonable to be thinking like this? Is it not? Am I just being a paranoid girlfriend just wondering what anime is doing and thinking, oh my gosh, he's cheating on me? I don't know. Let me know down in the comments below. If you think it's the same, well, yeah. But basically, yeah, that's the thoughts that come to mind, and just wondering, seeing if everybody has the same thoughts. But anyways, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, once again for boarding this edition of the Messy Express. I am your conductor, Brandon, and we have arrived at our final destination. Please don't forget your belongings as you disembarked, and if you haven't, please like, comment, and subscribe so you can stay up to date when the next train is leaving the station. And I hope to see you guys aboard next time. Bye-bye.